In this example, we're going to solve the system of equations. So in order to solve the system of equations, there are three methods that you can use. You can use substitution, elimination, or graphing. Elimination is also name addition. Sorry. I always like to use substitution, but looking at my two equations here, the ideal form to use is the elimination/addition method. Okay, so that's the method that I chose to use. So for the elimination/addition method, the idea is that you want to add both equations. Now you want to add it in a way that one of the two variables cancel. So the first thing I like to tell the student is, which of the two variables would you like to cancel? Do you want to cancel the x or do you want to cancel the y? You know what? I am going to cancel the x. That's what I want to cancel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my two equations right here. And I already said that I'm going to cancel the x. Well, in order to cancel, you need to have the same number opposite signs. Right now, we have 1x and 3x. So I want to multiply, right here, I'm going to multiply the top equation by -3. Because -3 plus +3 is going to give me 0. Therefore, the x's will cancel. If you like, you can also say I'm going to multiply the bottom by 1, which is not going to change anything, but I just think it's a waste of ink, but it's your choice. You do as you please. So once we do that multiplication, we're going to have -3x minus 3y equals I was going to put -3. That is not -3. That is not. That it's +9, because a -3 times a -3 gives you a +9. So now I'm going to rewrite my bottom equation, which nothing changes. And then I'm going to go ahead and add. Okay, so -3 plus 3 cancels, which is what I wanted. -3y plus 4y gives you +1y equals 9 minus 7 gives you a +2. This tells me that y equals 2. So I have found the value of y. Because when you're dealing with a system of equations, the goal is to find where the two lines intersect. You're finding a point, an x and a y. So your idea is, I need to know where these two lines intersect. And that's when you have the three options that you can use. And we decided to use elimination/addition. Now, remember, a point, it needs a point of intersection, right? That's what we're looking for. Well, we have the y, we need the x. So the next step is the substitution. We're going to go ahead and substitute the y into either 2. I'm going to choose the first line. So I'm going to go substitute the value of y, which is 2, into the first equation. So that gives me 1x plus 2 equals -3. So now I have an equation is in terms of x only. So it's easy for me to go ahead and solve for x. So now I'm left with 1x equals -5. This tells me that the point of intersection for this system is -5, 2, which is an x and a y. So the point of intersection, my final answer for this is -5, 2. So things to remember. You are asked to solve the system of equations. You are looking for the point of intersection between the two lines. Where do they cross? Where do they intersect? That point, that x and a y. You have multiple options you can use. You can decide whether you want to solve using substitution, elimination/addition, or graphing. Okay, based on each method is easier to use based on the problem. I looked at my two equations and the easiest method to use is elimination. But you could also use substitution or graphing. This is your choice. Once we have done this, we went through the process, and our final answer was this point, the point of intersection, -5, 2.